Alright, so up here on the roof, this is the back side of the roof. So we have a architectural type asphalt shingle. I'm gonna say that the shingles are like, I don't know, 5 to 10 years old. They look like they're in good shape. Yeah, there wasn't anything wrong with the installation of the shingles. It looks pretty good. My major concern really is gonna be some of the siding that's loose, and it's technically part of the neighbor's house. It's actually on both sides. Problem is the roofers have to remove this siding here to put the proper step flashing underneath here, and they don't always nail it back up the greatest, or sometimes they don't take it off at all and they just sort of pull it back, and then the nails get loose. But point is that this is sort of loose, and even though it is the neighbor's house, if this were to if rain would be allowed to get back there, it could damage your house. So something you have to look at, maybe get with the neighbors. And the real problem is that it's on both sides, so you'd have to get both neighbors involved. Maybe this side isn't as bad, but it is loose. Up here is probably the worst spot. Kind of hard to see, but you can actually see the nails exposed on the J channel. So, but other than that, the roof's in good shape. Roof penetrations look like they're installed correctly and look like they're in good shape as well. Let me hop down here to take a look at the porch roof. Some shingled dirt. It's the grit. As every time it rains, it washes more and more grit off, and it's in the gutters. The one thing I didn't see, you don't always see it installed, but over here where that gutter meets the corner of the house, there should be it's called a kick-out flashing, and it kicks all the rainwater that comes running down here, and it hits it's like an L-shaped piece of flashing, and it kicks the water into the gutter. You can see, because that's not there, you have this staining sort of running down the side of the house there. So that might be something to consider. But anyways, I believe this is done at the same time, but it it looks older. For one, the rain gutter is discharged directly onto the roof. Not a good idea, especially right here, because you can see all this dirt. Every time it rains, the dirt comes running down, or the rain carries the dirt down here, and then it gets, once it fills up with so much dirt, it tends to want to back up underneath the siding. So really putting an extension that goes from here down to that gutter is a good idea. For what it costs to do it, it's really good preventative maintenance. Over here, that's not as bad as a situation, but maybe a little elbow on there could help that out a little bit. So yeah, that is pretty much it for the roof here.